All right, so I am going to be doing some repairs to some things here. In the process of having animals from the farm, they can break things. So I am going to do some work on this on my new workbench. So what we're going to do is I'm going to first test to see that this indeed is problematic. My meter, multimeter. And we're going to go and just do some continuity testing. All right, that means it's working. All right, let's do some continuity tests here. That's good. That's good. Oh, man. Means there's something else wrong. But nonetheless, I'm going to do... I don't like how this looks, so we're going to do this up anyway. Oh, looks really bad. I think I did these like 4 years ago. I think, something like that. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna bother with that. All right, then I'm going to kind of peel this back a little further. Not sure if I just did that or not, but doesn't matter. Want a nice fresh bit of wire here to work on. Forgot to turn the light on. Or some of the lights anyway. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna get some of this tubing here for shrink tubing to seal it up. So black to black, red to red, and yellow to green. That's the data line right there. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is tin the ends of these so that it's easier to solder together. I unfortunately only have 2 hands, so this little contraption here makes things slightly easier. Hello there, concurrent viewer. Hope you're well on this Thanksgiving Eve. Even before I do that, so enough tubing in here to basically cover this up. All right, now I want to going to tin these, and then I'm going to put shrink tubing on that. Tinning, which I'm sure everybody knows at this point, or not, I don't know. I don't know what people know. Just putting solder on here so that when I do solder this together, I don't have to apply a lot of solder. It's already all there, and yeah, it's kind of like priming the pump. I'm not a very good solderer, so it's not like I would use me as an example, but this is what I do. There are better people out there to show what to do. All right, now I'm just going to use flux, but I don't need it. Put these on here if it's cooled down enough. What's funny is if I don't wait long enough, this will shrink right on there. And that's terribly unfortunate. Okay, now what do I start with? Doesn't really matter. So we'll start with ground, or volt negative, whichever, whatever you want to call it. There you go. I'll do volt positive. Hey, Steve. Yes, helping hands. Eris, if you were here, I'd let you hold this, and then you could, help me out. I would say Steve, but he's probably too old and shaky at this point. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. That's not nice. He's too retired. This is not retired man's work. That's right. You'd probably be spilling it on me too there, Steve. I'm sure. Just saying, whoops. Sorry about that. Whoops. Sorry about that. Oop, I don't like that. Can you hear the music at all? I'm just curious. It's mostly for me. It's Christmas music, instrumental pieces. The OBS says it's playing it. There we go. So I'm not doing Linuxy things. Oh, good, you do hear. You can probably hear all the noises everything makes here as well, too, like this. This is noisy. I have no gates on, so it's all getting it raw. You know, I actually have a soldering mat that, I don't know if you know who Ben Heck is, but he gave me a soldering mat. I think technically gave it to my daughter, but, you know, whatever. Alright. You've been tortured with Christmas music since November 2nd. I love Christmas music. To me, basically the music the rest of the year kind of stinks. So it's the only time of year I can actually enjoy the radio. So is this excessively long? Yes, yes it is. Does it bother me? Nope. I like it excessively long. I'm going to clean that up though first. Next season you'll be more into it, Steve. Well, I get it. I basically, I'd listen to Christmas music all year long if it was socially acceptable. I mean, I guess I'm, you know, mostly by myself, so not like anybody would care, but I feel like it's got to be special. Reserved for that special time of year. So, little backstory on this. This, I actually made this in 2019 on my old house. And I just repurposed it for the new house. Not really a new house necessarily, but new to me house. It was too long, and it got chewed on. So there's a lot of exposed copper on it, so I'm going to unexpose it. And redo the ends here, because I've, you know, it was early on, I didn't know what I was doing. Still don't know what I'm doing. Just kind of pretending like I might know. And I just want an excuse to, like, turn on the whole live stream thing. Hello, Alex. I think you're right. I think you can't really, it's rude to play Christmas music before Halloween. You got to play things like Ghostbusters and Michael Jackson's Thriller. You know, I got to be playing that over and over again. There's others. That Nightmare Before Christmas movie. Stuff from there would be good, I think. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that? Steve, does that look good to you? Is it too pixely? I don't know. I like it. So now I'm going to go through this. I'm going to find every place it's been chewed up and repair it. It's like this. No good. Actually, that's not too bad. So there, that's... Okay, I'm going to be lazy. Can't get any shrink tubing over that. Maybe if I were smart, I would have done that ahead of time. So I'll do the next best thing. Yes, 8-Bit Guy does use a lighter, but I have a soldering station, a rework station, so I may as well just use that. I'm sure if I have a lighter in my hand, I think I'd be more dangerous. You know, do inappropriate things with it, like see what's flammable on my workbench. My brand new workbench. It's actually my first time using my workbench. So you're here with me, Eris and Steve and Alex. That's it. Unless somebody's watching incognito. So this is liquid electrical tape. I like it because when it dries, it dries. I've used this to fix other things. Is it the best choice? No, probably not. I think it'd be better to actually solder it and everything else, but it's just a little nicked up. It's not too bad. All right, I'm going to go ahead and... I know what I'm going to do with this now. I'll come back to that. Lazy and perhaps efficient. It's just not necessary, so I'm not going to bother. Oh, here's another spot. That's great. Yeah, the metal's not damaged on it, but I don't want this thing shorting out. So it wasn't my chickens that did this to my wires, it was the goats. My hillbilly goats did it. So yes, after I get my lights fixed, then I'm going to put start putting out my my sets and things. Try now the had a visitor there. Yeah, liquid. Well, let's see. What is it? Liquid tape. Ugh. Guess I should have waited till it dried. Yep, liquid vinyl tape. I guess liquid. What is it? Waterproof seal, insulates and protects. Some warnings on there. May irritate skin. Great. May catch fire. Fumes may catch fire. So what is it exactly? I don't know. Just says waterproof seal. So I will go ahead and move this out of the way. See if there's anything else here. All right, so this is, it's not really broken necessarily, but this is like how I did it previously, and I don't like this. It's probably fine, but I don't like it. Is it extra work? So I can sleep better at night. When you say see what can be done, what exactly do you mean by that? I mean like the wild creations people use, or like the clear violations of code? Because those are both amazing things that can be seen with electrical tape. I think these are the best wire strippers ever. All right, I'm going to tin these again. Yes, they are, Steve. Yes, they are. Say, of any that I've ever seen, this is by far my favorite. Bar none. And you can take that any way you like. Oops. Gotta make sure I put on the shrink tubing. That's the whole point of this whole exercise. Alrighty. Go ahead and tin the ends here. It's just to make the soldering easier. Well, you know, Steve was talking about what Star Trek he likes. I can't remember if he said that he likes Strange New Worlds or not. I started watching that. It's actually Star Trek. I was pretty excited about that. It was like honest to goodness Star Trek themes. Exploration and moral dilemmas and such. Yeah, I like it. I didn't think I'd like it, but I think Captain Pike is great. I like his conflict he has and going back to back on that ship, as he said. So there's some backstory there. Obviously, I don't know. I guess that maybe you learned that on Discovery. I don't know. Maybe you do. I have to find out. Maybe there's some pieces missing where he sees himself cease to existing, whatever. All right, now Love Anson Mount. Is that one of the actors? I haven't really paid attention to the actors' names. Maybe I should pay attention so I knew who you're talking about. That might be Pike, I guess, maybe. I'm not about to look it up right now. My hands are full. Captain Pike. Yep. Okay, cool. He's definitely the right kind of. He's definitely a Starfleet captain. He's well written, well acted. I like that they have a young Uhura on there. That makes me happy. I like the blind engineer. It's kind of like Geordi, except without the visor. Alright, I'm messing this one up. You can see I'm already starting to shrink the tubing. Told you I'm not very good at this. Just proved it. Saw those millions. Oh no, 3 people can see it. It gets hot on the fingers. This one should hopefully be a little easier. Got more of a mess there. First try. So, Steve, do you have a favorite Christmas movie? It's probably Die Hard. Ouch. That felt great. Here we are. I don't think I messed any of this up. Well, it's probably set a little bit hot. It's fun watching this shrink. I don't know if any of you have ever had those shrinky dinks from years past. You know, it's like some kind of transparent plastic. You use markers or something and you painted it, or and then you put it in the oven. They shrink, become hard little, I don't know, things, decorations or whatnot. Those are always fun. Home Alone. Yeah, Steve probably would be a Macaulay Culkin fan, but he probably identifies more with the Wet Bandits than he does with anybody else. That's definitely one of my favorites. I also like Christmas Story. As a kid, I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of depressing. But now, as an old man, I identify with Dad a lot more. All right, now what do I do with my there it is. Electrical tape. Steve is like a young Joe Pesci. Yes, I'm good with that. Steve is like a young Joe Pesci. So not the best wrapping job in the world, but it'll do. The funny thing about electrical tape, it only sticks to what you don't want it to stick to. You've had multiple channels, Steve, huh? You know, I thought about that too. But it's like, No, I'm just going to do a channel of me, whatever me is. So I am just a hack that's barely able to make it through this world, trying to figure things out. Not really good at, not an expert at anything, just sort of muddling my way through. That's what my channel is going to be. When I figure something out, it's an aha moment, and I share my aha with other people. Yeah, I think like if you have like tons and tons of subscribers, you know, like like the big channel like an LGR or like Adrian's Digital Basement or something like that, or you can split things out effectively. I don't know how that would work. I don't produce enough content for it to matter. Yeah, that could be, yeah. An OBS channel, a live channel. One channel we only do live streams from, the other channel we do the other fun things. I don't know. Maybe. Well, all right, let's now test this out. There, that's what I want. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's good. I'm going to see that we have continuity. Like I did at the start of this thing. And then... what's the resistance, I wonder? Doesn't say. .5 ohms, that's basically nothing. 0.6 ohms, 0.5. 0.5. All right. Excellent. That means that this is fixed. All right, so that was all of how much time? I don't know. 8 views. So there's several people, 9 views. So several people came in and left because they were so disgusted by the stream. That's good. Well, that was it. So a 37-minute live stream for getting ready for Christmas. So working on Christmas 2023 lights. I think I might do a few of these just for fun. I've got some real things I actually have to publish, and maybe I'll get to that. Maybe I should video the testing of this too. That might be fun. Anyway, all right. Well, hey, thanks for watching, and hope to chat with you again sometime. Let's see if do I have a thanks for watching? No, not really. That's all right. So, working on Christmas lights 2023. Thanks so much, everybody. Merry Easter. No, Merry Thanksgiving. That's tomorrow. See yous.